The time is 7:35 in the morning time on this Friday morning, February 28th, 2020. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, February 28th, 2020. God! God! Oh! And good morning, y'all. This lovely Friday morning, February 28th, 2020. It is 7:35 a.m. and it's 28 degrees in Not Massachusetts on this Friday morning. Top stories on the Peter Channel on the news on this Friday morning is Joe Biden's campaign is on the line in South Carolina. Trump says coronavirus will disappear eventually. Coronavirus promotes financial markets, Germany down, declares state of emergency. Pope Francis cancels Passover, slight illness amid Italy coronavirus outbreak. U.S. workers have protected gear, assisted coronavirus evacuees, HHS whistleblower said. While Iran cancels Friday prayers to limit the spread of the coronavirus outbreak. Boston officials monitored 34 people for coronavirus syndrome symptoms. Body casket recovered after stolen nurse crashes in Los Angeles chase. Late night awaits bank president cure for the coronavirus. San Francisco police arrest suspect in film assisted attacks against his forces in Syria. U.S. says Chinese warship fired military laser at U.S. aircraft. Coronavirus spreads a free candidates market space for global recession. Look at that. Stocks now. Down 1,195 at 25, 766.64. SP 5 down 133.63 at 78%, 86 and Nasdaq down 4.20 at 8566.48. Several countries confirmed their first infection of the deadly coronavirus as a World Health Organization warned countries without a confirmed case of COVID-19 to prepare for its arrival and pay the consequences. South Korea, coronavirus case in the top 23 and is now for its rapid testing. Channel by French U.S. potatoes for the first time to make chips. Film welcomes regions to close immigrants threatened by ICE. Major flooding news and forces schools, universities to close. In Ever and elsewhere, once common massacre, long gone, hard to find. Not fired by several residents, school children would take area hospitals early Friday morning fought a fire at Oman, Mount Street. Morning, hospital nurses uprise 1 day strike. Now features extends slump amid worst stock market slides since global financial crisis. McDonald's closed March 2nd National Egg McMuffin Day. Coronavirus crash wipes $5 trillion on world stocks. Astronomers detect biggest explosions, Big Bang. Coronavirus will assist countries boost determined efforts. China spends coronavirus crisis elements of a good global leader. And confirmation on the known origin of coronavirus is in search condition, official said. Peter Channel News time is 7:38. Time now for a sports report. Triple Olympic champion Sun Yang handed 8-year ban. Stephon Diggs never NFL stars come out against for both CBA. Arizona State punter Michael Turk steals show at NFL Combine. And last night, Boston brings the beat to the Dallas Stars 4-3. Peter Channel News time is 7:39. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and trend to check. On the MBTA Rockford Line train 104. 6:30 a.m. from Rockford Subway, 5 minutes between Beverly to Airport and North Station due to signal issue. But otherwise, all the other commuter rail lines are looking good, and the ferries and the subway system is looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways. First of all, down in Providence and vicinity, '95 on the southbound side, a little bit slower on Pawtucket stretch. '95 northbound side, so between Coventry and downtown Providence. The East Bay bridges of Mount Sakana River, Newport, and Jamestown bridges are looking good. The Cape Board Bridge to the southbound side, a little bit slower around the Board Bridge to the southbound side. Route 6 to both ends is back. It's looking good from Sagamore right now on all lanes. Southeastern Massachusetts, 35 at the 24 on the northbound side, a little bit slow before 128 Gatton. Seven expressways, not bad side, a little bit so between the bridge you split that, and that's a Boston between the not bad side, so the bridge you switch it, hit back around 220 in Rockland. 120 at the not bad side for 95. You can't tell about the route 135 in Edom. And hit back again on the pike in Weston. Mass Pike east bad side, a little bit slow out west of the way out of Newton, and hit back again around the 7 expressway, that's a Boston. 93 is top bad side, a little bit slower on Medford on the Boston, and 93 at the not bad side, low slow, 120 down in Reddit, 120 is top bad side, a little bit slow, one field over down in Woburn. 3 at the top bad side, a little bit slow on 485, low down, the Blueberry hit back again, 120 to Burlington, and 120 to Buffett, slow on left to the stretch, and Mass Pike westbound slow on local to the South Boston. Today, eastbound side, a little bit slower on 146 out of Route 9 in Worcester, and today, 146. A little bit slow on 290 in Worcester. Peter Children's time is 7:41. Time now for weather report. It's a nice sunny start to your morning, but it is a cold one. So if you're going to be headed out, wear your coat with you because it's going to be a cold one. And see some patches of snow flurries south of Martha's-Vineyard. That second of the patch of snow flurries down about that second stretch. Okay, forecast goes like this. Today, most of the got about 39 degrees, west about 13 to 16 miles an hour, gust size 30 miles an hour tonight. Port got about 22 degrees, southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Saturday. Port got about 37 degrees, west about 6 to 10 degrees, northwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour for Sunday night. Most of the got about 28 degrees, left wind from Monday. Port Saturday, most of the guys have about 48 about 37 degrees, south about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Tuesday. Check the shots, Port Chicago before 70 miles. Mostly guys got about 53 low 40 degrees, south about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chester's 35%. Wednesday, check the shots, punch fog wise, mostly cast by 37 low 42 degrees. Cover coming to southwest by 5 to 9 miles more than winds. Anticipation 45% for Thursday, check the shots, punch south cover 53 degrees, and west about 10 miles an hour, gust high 25 miles an hour, church to 30%. Right now, northern it's 28 degrees, and that's giving it for the Peter Channel on the news on this Friday morning, February 28, 2020. Viewers, hope you have a good morning, goodbye today, to the beautiful, wonderful day.